What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 27, season 2 of the Monday Night Wars. I am Chad Talks, and joining me, as always, is the man who's going to win the Cluster F Battle Royal tonight, the Invisible Man, otherwise known as Jmack Gaming.
Bro, you can't spoil it, Chad. Unbelievable. We're gonna have to read.
That's right. We're confirmed for the Cluster F. Look for us. We're there. Can you imagine a world?
What?
I'm gonna throw Sean Ross Sapp over that top rope. Damn it.
Good. I'm good. Fuck him.
By the time this comes out, Mania will be over with, right?
I saw him at SummerSlam weekend. He was at a karaoke thing. He was right there. He was right. He's at the table next
the Invisible
to me.
Man?
No, Sean Ross Sapp.
Oh, nice.
It was very weird. Like, we were doing karaoke with Nick Gage, and I look over, Sean Ross Sapp is at the table next to me.
Oh yeah, did you say hello?
No, because I'm not a weirdo. People are there having fun. They don't need to be bombarded by, hey, I know you from Twitter. Let them fucking relax.
That's fair. You probably got it a lot too. That's like one of the unfortunate things. Like if one of us ever made it big in any form of anything and we became recognizable, that would be annoying. Can you imagine me and you going to like a karaoke bar trying to do Mr. Brightside and some fucking person just like, can I get a picture?
It's the TEW Newcomers of the Year.
Oh, it's Jmack and Chad of the Monday Night Wars.
Oh my god.
That's if we live in the universe where TEW makes us rich and famous, that would be insane.
No, I don't want to live in a world that TEW content creators are huge. Take that. I'm shooting on.
I'll take comfortable, but I don't need huge.
Let's get in the show, Chad. Jason Knight. He's here. He's taking on Jushin Thunder Liger.
Jushin Thunder Liger.
Jushin Thunder Liger. Liger gets the win in 7:45 with a Showtime. Liger 93 in ring performance. He came so close to winning the world title, Chad, but he just couldn't do it. One second. Keep. I'm gonna make this a private. There we go. I don't need people coming into the call.
I mean, you don't want to.
I don't need people coming to the call.
People just popping in like, hey,
what's going on here? I got a guacamole. Jeff Jarrett takes
you like. Well, the only person to be coming in is Fig, right?
Yeah, but I don't need him coming in and ruining the call.
Halfway through the promo, what's up?
Hey, where's the clam at?
We dumping him out.
Jeff Jarrett taps out Epico in 8:07 with a figure 4 leg lock, Chad. Jeff Jarrett, the rock star, the 80s metal band rock star, Jeff Jarrett, he's here. Gets a win. Tonight, though, Chad, it's Kane and Kurt Angle. The fight for the #1 contendership for the World Heavyweight Championship. Kane, who did Kane beat last week? Liger? Yeah, it was Kane and Liger, right?
Yeah.
An Angle Christian, if I'm not mistaken. This was last night.
If I ever have Kane on my roster and it's like the Christmas time, I'm gonna call him the Candy Cane.
How about? Well, that's A, never gonna happen, and B, a good idea. I'm gonna take that.
And if I still have Goldberger on that time, he'll be Santa.
Oh my god. How about Barry Horowitz be Santa?
Ooh, Barry Horowitz. Remember when I was pushing him?
Yeah. What's his story?
I don't know.
Okay, yeah, that's happening tonight. When I go on tangents when I'm about to start a promo, just everything goes out of my brain. I just don't remember. It's great. Randy Orton takes on Major Stash tonight, Chad. And he defeats Major Stash in 11:34 with an O-Zone. So he gets a big win against former #1 contender for the IC belt or European Championship, Major Stash. And then he says, hey, King IK, you see that? You see what I did to Major Stash? That's what I'm going to do to you in a couple of weeks at Bad Blood. I'm going to give you the O-Zone, the RK. I hate that name, the RKO.
I'm going to hit you with the O-Zone.
I'm going to leave you in the ring. 1, 2, 3. Hey, oh, Frankie Nazarian's here, Chad.
Oh, Frankie Nazarian.
Jeff Jarrett has got his other bandmate, Frankie Nazarian, with him.
Oh.
The two.
Wow.
What do you mean, wow?
Oh, I wasn't expecting Frankie Nazarian.
Jeff Jarrett, he's a new rock star. He's got to have a vocalist, and that's Frankie Nazarian.
Oh, Frankie Nazarian, famous singer.
Well, this is gonna be crazy because Jeff Jarrett's gonna have a whole ass band soon, Chad.
Now, Frankie Nazarian actually is in a band. Did you know that?
No.
What
band's he in?
His band perform.
Metallica?
The Young Bucks' dad is his drummer.
Ah, that's a weird name for a band.
I don't remember what they're called. I don't remember.
I said, what's the band's name? The Young Bucks' dad is their drummer.
I don't know what they're called, but I know it's him, the Young Bucks' dad, and I think another wrestler too. I saw them do a set during one of the Starcade weekends or Starcast weekends.
So it's definitely probably like Ted DiBiase Jr.
Look it up.
Don't look it up. I don't care.
Keep doing your thing.
Well, Latin Lover's doing his thing. He takes on Justin Credible and hits him with a La Gazeta. Well, Latin Lover's been... He'll get there. I think. He'll get there. Hopefully. I paid a lot of money for him to come in, and you know what? You pay a lot of money for a guy to come in and do 60 matches. It's not a... I hate to see it. I might have to...
Hate to see it.
Hate to see it. He might be a budget cut. Who knows?
Oh, no. Come to Papa.
Speaking of Papa, Brock Lesnar defeats Russ Haas in 4:49 with the belly to belly over his head. A little behind the curtain, Stone Cold has taken in Russ Haas as his protege, and he's teaching him how to work on the mic, Chad.
I like this Russ Haas kid. Huh? What?
Russ, what? Haas, what?
Haas, what?
Singlet?
All right, Ross. First part of wrestling, what? Drink a beer, what? Drop the elbow, what? Stomp a mud hole in him, what? Walk it dry, what?
Go home, what? Drink
What?
beer, what? One
What?
beer, two beer,
What?
three beer,
What?
four beer.
What? What?
Speaking of the devil.
Stone Cold. That's right, what? That was my promo, what?
That's exactly what that was the entire promo right there. I booked this last night, so I have no... We were watching DDT wrestling in a fucking... in a zoo, and I was booking this show, so I have no idea what's going on here.
That was the craziest shit I've ever seen.
Oh, and then he takes on Scott Norton. Scott Norton, oh, I'm gonna fire Scott Norton. They don't click.
I'm doing it for Russ Haas, what?
This match stunk. Scott Norton is a liability in the ring at this point, and he's pissing me off more than
That's a Japanese legend, Scott Norton.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna send him back over there, Chad. Oh, Kurt Angle makes his way to the ring. He says he's guaranteed he's walking out the #1 contender. He's got the triple I's. He's got intensity, he's got intelligence, and he's got more intensity. What was the third eye? Integrity? I think it was integrity. Yeah, he's got integrity. He's the Olympic gold medalist. He won the gold medal with a broken freaking neck, Chad. What have you ever done with a broken neck?
I've never had a broken neck.
Oh, well, that's why you're not an Olympic champion like Kurt Angle. He takes on Kane in a one-on-one match here, Chad. But that's right after this match. Kishi takes on the pre-show champion, Big Boss Man, in a non-title match because it's not on the pre-show. Kishi defeats Big Boss Man in 804 with a big splash.
Oh, love that. Good for Kishi. Justin, I can't tell you how happy it makes me that he's Kishi now and not the Sultan.
Why?
I've never had something so unimportant make me so mad in my life.
Why? What's wrong with
I don't
Sultan?
know. It just did. It's just not him. It's just not.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. I don't like it. I can't wait until I hire him and I call him the Sultan too.
You're not gonna hire him. Stop trying to. I don't like this narrative that you're gonna just take all my guys.
I'm taking all of them.
Then Kishi calls out Joey Matthews. He said, "Look, Joey. You were my brother. You were my brother. We went
My brother.
You were my brother. We went to war together. We were tag team champions. You know, we were part of Team TNA. We won a Survivor Series match. And you turn your back on me for Ace Steel? You remember how mean Ace Steel was to you in the TNA locker room? You know? I don't even know who this CM Punk kid is. Who's this kid? What's CM stand for? Clam maker? Ooh, clams. I love clams. Kishi benefited from having a hot catchphrase. What do you think is catchphrase?
Was that part of was the catchphrase I love clams? Is that the catchphrase?
No, that's not the catchphrase.
I'm a clam guy.
I'm a clam guy. Yep, there it is. He slaps
my name's Kishi, and I'm a clam guy.
Slaps his big cheeks. Oh my God. He's got big sloppy cheeks, and he slaps them. And he says he's gonna slit his big cheeks on Joey Matthews. And he's gonna pin him. What?
I hate this.
What do you mean? He's Big Keish. You want me to turn him back to Sultan?
No.
I'll make up your mind then, Chad.
I'll make up your mind. There's no pleasing you.
All right. Well, main event time, Chad. Kurt Angle, Kane. Who wins?
Go Kane.
Well, The Rock comes out before Kane, and he makes his way down to the ring. He's at ringside to watch this match, Chad. But he's not sitting in a chair. He's got his King of the Ring throne at ringside here.
Oh, sick.
In this match, Kane and Kurt Angle, superb wrestling, great heat, the crowd in the palm of their hands. Kane gets the win, though. Kane,
I was right, the Big Red Monster.
The Big Red Monster pins Kurt Angle with a chokeslam after The Rock got on the apron and distracted both of them, Chad.
Oh, yeah.
And that's Kurt Angle was mad about it. He's not happy that he got distracted, and he didn't take advantage of it. He took his eyes off the prize a little bit too much longer than Kane did. Both of them, wonder what the fuck The Rock's doing, pardon my language. But Kane snapped back into it, pulls Kurt Angle in, chokeslams him, 1, 2, 3, and he's moving on to Bad Blood. The Kurt Angle's going home, and he's going to go do crossword puzzles, and that's the show. 92. 92. What are we doing? What are we doing here?
Listen. Kurt Angle loves a good crossword puzzle. I have it on good authority.
What are we doing here, Chad? 92s. You don't do 92s. We'll see you for Nitro.
And we are here with Monday Nitro, the best wrestling show every Monday night. No questions asked. Justin, are you ready?
Oh, what?
You're coming off of Chris Jericho winning the world title last week.
Who's Chris Jericho?
Oh, I bet you'd like to know.
I would. That's why I asked.
He's our world champion.
Who's world champion?
WCW.
Who? ECW?
Well, I mean, no, but WCW.
Interesting. ECW is back in business, guys. Let's get into it. ECW, Hardcore TV.
We've got a pre-show match, Justin. Go ahead and explain this dream match.
No, there's nothing to explain it. The writing's on the wall right here, Chad.
Right.
Rick Rude and Jim Neidhart, buddy. What do I need to explain about it?
I don't think anything. Everything we need to know is in the text.
Exactly. So, what do you have? This is perfect. Jim Neidhart comes out, and he's like, hey, I haven't been on WCW programming in 16 months. And Rick Rude's like, I had a push for a minute. Let's have a match. And they do. And Rick Rude hits the Rude Awakening on Jim Neidhart, the Rude Awakening being that he won't ever be on TV again.
Oh, wow. That's a big step. And we got another pre-show match. Rick Steiner versus
during my pre-show on your show?
No, I was. I had to listen. Everybody in the wrestling, everybody in the wrestling world were tweeting about this epic match, so I had to answer them.
I'm gonna beat your ass in front of everybody.
In a decent pre-show match, Davey Boy Smith defeated Rick Steiner with a shooting power slam.
You're laughing right now, Chad. I book one of your matches, and then you don't even give me the respect and the time of the day.
I give you all the time of day.
I'm gonna elbow drop you from the top of the rope.
I'll see you at the cluster. And my pre-show match, and the match that did the best of the three. Also, by the way, and about that decent reaction from the crowd in Subpar Wrestling. Chris Candido defeated Brutus Booty Cake.
Wow, I just got the sweet text. Whoa, look at this. Yawn. I'm joking. Yeah, you have the
We've
have the floor.
Chris Jericho with the big gold belt in the ring. And he's in the ring and he's celebrating. He says, last night, the greatest thing in professional wrestling happened. Chris Jericho, the immortal one, the face of WCW, no, the face of professional wrestling, has won the most prestigious belt in all of professional wrestling, the WCW World Heavyweight Championship. And I have done quite a run through to get this match. I first of all, let's just name them. Let's just go down the line and name them. I beat Hulk Hogan. I beat Kevin Nash. As a tag team, I beat the Hearts. I beat everybody there was to beat, and this pay-per-view, Fall Brawl, I take on a wrestler who I have been a fan of for years. A man who I look up to as a hero. A man who is one of the best wrestlers in the world, and some people say is the best wrestler to ever come out of Canada. They're wrong. I'm the best wrestler to ever come out of Canada. But at Fall Brawl, I go one-on-one against my idol, my hero, Owen Hart. And Owen, I am so looking forward to that match. It's a bucket list moment for me. I'm not gonna lie. You became the number one contender. I was so happy, but let's make no mistake about it, Owen. I'm going to defeat you. I'm going to make you tap out to the Lion Tamer in the middle of the ring. When it's all said and done, there's going to be no debate who the true king of the Hearts is. And it's the best of the best. It's the immortal Chris Jericho. And then Ahmed comes out. He says, Christopher. Listen, first of all, I just want to say congratulations, all right, on winning the World Championship. I really am proud. I really am very happy for you. I'm proud of you. You know, me and you, we're traveling these roads, doing these tag team matches, and while I know it didn't mean a lot for you, and while I know that you never really wanted to be my tag team partner, I learned a lot while teaming with you. Jericho, you know, he gives him a very smug, I know you did. He nods, taps himself on the back. He says, I learned exactly how not to behave in this business, and I learned how to be a huge douchebag. So thank you for that, Jericho. I know how not to act in this industry. And listen, Owen Hart, he's facing you at the pay-per-view, and I'm not going to try to interfere in that match at all. But I will say this. How about this, Jericho? If you think you're truly the best, if you're the champion, if you're the king of pro wrestling that you think you are, then how about you put your money where your mouth is and you face me for that belt tonight, and I'll beat you and I'll become the world champion and I'll face Owen Hart at Fall Brawl. And Jericho, he laughs. He says, Ahmed. Listen, you don't stand a chance against me for this belt. You know, it seems to me you have a lesson that needs to be learned, and I can't think of a better person to teach you that lesson than me. So you know what, Ahmed? Yes, you're on. I will see you tonight for this championship. Justin, Jericho, Ahmed for the world title tonight.
Yeah, who needs to be number one contender when you can just ask for a title match instead?
True. Yeah. He's polite. And, you know, if sometimes if you have manners, it goes a long way. And about. Had a decent reaction from the crowd with subpar wrestling. Team Canada defeated La Parka and Latanka when Eric Young pinned Latanka. Justin, Team Canada continue to win.
And
undefeated as a tag team so far since making their debut.
Give them a month. You'll ruin it. Well, La Parka and Latanka don't work well as a team.
That's a shame. Kevin Nash and Scott Steiner, they're backstage. Kevin Nash, he's just pacing back and forth. He's mad as hell. And then Scott Steiner comes in. He says, Kev, look, I've got the perfect strategy for War Games. I know exactly what we're going to do. And Scott's like, Kevin Nash is like, Scott, listen, I'm booked for War Games, and I have to do this. And I want to fight alongside you and the rest of the syndicate, but I want my belt back. It's ridiculous that I'm doing this and not getting my rematch against Jericho. Kevin and Steiner says, Kev. There will be so many more opportunities to fight for that belt and to beat that little punk to get your belt back. All right, first things first, Kev. We need to do what's more important. And what's more important is finally getting rid of the loser weights once and for all. Now listen, there's going to be a lot of stakes in the War Games. There'll be a lot of stakes. And I'm setting some of the stakes now. You see, first and foremost, Justin. First and foremost, Justin. And there's a guy named Justin in the back who's like, he's like, he works for catering. Bring me more food. You're a caterer. First of all, Kev, when I have it my way, those cruiserweights won't even be allowed to compete in WCW. We're gonna do away with the entire division. They're nothing more than a bunch of small twerps, right? And they don't deserve to be here. And I'm gonna make sure that I have Hoovitude, and I'm gonna make sure I have Chef's mask hung up on the wall every single week in this dressing room, so everybody could see as a reminder of what happens when you cross the syndicate. AJ Styles is gonna become my own personal intern. He's going to carry my bag around. He's going to tie my boots. Yeah, this is going to be big things coming to the syndicate. And you need to get your head out of your ass and focused on the eye of the prize. Now, are you in or are you out? And he holds up a too sweet. He looks down. He says, yes, Scott, I'm in. Too sweet, Scott Steiner.
And then they kiss.
Yes, right on the lips. Speaking of cruiserweights, we've got a triple threat match, and the winner of this match faces Christopher Daniels for the Cruiserweight Championship. And in a bout that had good wrestling and a decent reaction from the crowd, Jeff Hardy defeats Shane Helms and Shannon Moore when Jeff Hardy submitted Shannon Moore with that deadly Texas Cloverleaf.
The most over. I don't know where I was going with that.
There's nothing more Jeff Hardy than a Texas Cloverleaf. And, and Christopher Daniels, he comes to the ring and he's like, oh, shit, clapping his hands. He's applauding. Oh, good job, Jeff Hardy. Good job. And he extends a handshake. Jeff Hardy, he's looking at the crowd, and the crowd's going, don't shake his hand. Don't shake his hand. Daniels is like, shake my hand. I'm the champ. I'm showing respect to my competition. And Jeff, he goes to shake his hand. And as he's shaking his hand, Daniels goes for a clothesline, but Jeff ducks. Jeff saw it coming. And then Daniels runs at him, and Jeff kicks him and then hits him with a twist of fate.
What the hell?
Jeff Hardy standing tall. What a fool.
What a dummy. Speaking of dummies.
We're backstage. Owen Hart and Bret Hart. Owen, he's backstage, and Bret says, Owen, the only reason why it's not me competing against Jericho at the Fall Brawl is because that punk Christopher Daniels eliminated me and threw me over the top rope. And the reason he did that was because I was distracted trying to bail you out because you were getting double teamed in that battle royal. But listen, I'm not here to point fingers. I really am happy for you. I'm happy for you, Owen, and I hope you beat Jericho. In fact, I know you will. You're a heart. Owen, when you beat Jericho, don't get comfortable with that belt, because I'm coming for it. And Owen says, Bret, I'll tell you what, when I beat Jericho, you'll be the first person I defended against. Bret says, all right, good luck. And Owen says, luck's for losers.
Luck is for losers?
Luck is for losers.
Oh, no.
And we've got a women's championship match, Nicole Bass versus Debbie Malenko, and in a decent match, it ended in a draw because of all of the run-ins. Luna Vachon was going to run in as Debbie Malenko was getting the upper hand. Then Chyna ran in and was fighting off Luna. There were distractions everywhere. The ref threw the match out.
Oh, boo. We want Debbie chants ringing through the arena. We want Debbie.
And Tammy sits. She comes out and she announces a match of Fall Brawl. She says, listen, I am not going to have my division be made a mockery of. It's clear to me that, that Debbie Malenko, she needed China to even the odds. She can't get them done without interference, even though Luna Vachon clearly ran in first. She says, so listen, here's what we're going to do. All right? We are going to have Nicole Bass versus Debbie Malenko, a Fall Brawl. For the first time ever, the women's championship will be defended in a steel cage.
Whoa, whoa! That's huge news.
No interference. Nicole Bass versus Debbie Malenko.
Huge. All right, wow.
We have 87. Hell yeah. And a good match. This was set to be a wild brawl, so it was just two big bastards slugging it out. Ken Shamrock versus Mang. And in a good match, Ken Shamrock defeated Mang with a belly-to-belly suplex. They've got great chemistry, Justin.
Yes, sir. That they do, Chad. Two big men beating the fuck out of each other. My kind of match here.
Hell yeah. That kind of match. And we got Limitless. And they basically saying that, all those things that Scott Steiner just said, that's not going to happen. Because for once and for all, we're going to dispose of the syndicate, and we're going to put an end to this whole thing. AJ's like, I would retire from wrestling before I ever had to become an intern for Scott Steiner. There's just no way. And listen, we're going to get the job done at Fall Brawl. But I am not going to sit here and let the disrespect going towards my friend Chef happen any longer. And listen, Chef, you may not want to fight Hoovy. You may be trying to keep your mind set on War Games. You may think that's the bigger deal, and you might be right. But I won't be able to focus on War Games at Fall Brawl until there is justice served. So I'll tell you what, Hoovy. You want to fight? I'll fight you tonight. AJ Styles versus Juventud Guerrera. I'll see you out there.
Let's go. Is that right up here? Is this?
I think it's next.
It is.
And in about that had superb wrestling in great heat. Juventud Guerrera defeated AJ Styles while he was illegally using the ropes for leverage, Justin.
Oh, what a piece of shit, Chad.
Piece of shit, Juventud Guerrera. After the match, Hoovy grabbed that signature ring bell. That ring bell that he's clunked so many people in the head with, and he was about to clunk AJ with it. And while he's doing that, Scott Steiner's music hits, and he comes in the ring, and he's holding a suit. He's got a suit. Here's Mike, he says, "I just got this suit tailored and pressed, and I got it made just for you, Hoovy. You see, you made the right decision. You turned down Chef and the rest of those loser weights. You see, Scott Steiner, I always have a plan. I'm always one step ahead. So I wanted to be the first person here tonight to offer you a spot in the syndicate. With you on our side and you watching our backs, there's no way we lose our War Games match. So what do you say?" And then Juventud doesn't say anything. He says, I know, you're speechless. This is the biggest moment of your career. I know. Tell you what, you don't have to say anything. Here's your suit, put it on, and then come to the back. I got a lot of freaks that want to meet the newest member of the syndicate, baby. And he says, I'll tell you what, while you're thinking about it, I'll finish the job and I'll beat up AJ. And then Steiner puts him in a Steiner recliner, and AJ's yelling in pain.
What the fuck?
Chef Psychosis, he runs in. And Steiner, he stopped. He gets off, and he looks over at Hoovy, and he says, "Oh, it's Chef. Let's get him. Let's beat him up." And Hoovy still has the ring bell, right? And Chef runs in, and he goes right towards Juventud, but Steiner clotheslines him and knocks him down, and then picks him up. And Chef and Steiner, he's beating him down. He says, "Come on, Hoovy, come on!" And Hoovy clunks Scott Steiner in the head with the steel steps, with the ring bell. And he's like, "What the fuck?" And then Hoovy kicks Scott Steiner a few times, and then goes right to Chef and just starts pummeling Chef, just beating him down. AJ gets up and he tries to fight off Chef. Scott Steiner gets back up. It's just a massive brawl. Hoovy sent a message, Justin. He made it clear that he's not for Limitless. He's not for Syndicate. He takes that suit he just rips it. He like whips the tie off. He just destroys the suit. He's not for anybody. He's just for Hoovy. In our main event tonight for the World Championship, and about to head superb wrestling in gray heat, Chris Jericho defeated Ahmed with the Lion Tamer and makes defense number 1 of the world title.
I forgot this was happening. I forgot this happened.
And after the match, Owen and Jericho, they have a stare down to end the show.
96. Damn.
96 Nitro.
Jericho literally carrying you to good numbers now.
I don't know. Jericho wasn't in
the main event.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of those banger segments that we had here. So
Chad,
I don't know, man.
The main event dictates how good the show is.
And a good champion. You can't fault me for having a good champion.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let me have Rock wrestle every Raw.
Oh, do it.
I can't. I don't like that.
I have a fighting champion, and you don't. It's okay.
Every championship you've had as a fighting champion.
That's because we've got good champions. Nice fighting champions.
No, it's because you just don't know how to not use everyone every week. We'll see if it's
That's not true.
That's very true.
And we are back to SmackDown. Justin, are you ready for SmackDown?
No. Can we skip it?
Sure, go ahead.
All right. Bye, guys.
See ya. See ya, Thunder.
Do you think they're gone yet? Do you think they're gone yet?
I don't know. I don't think we got him. I don't think we tricked him.
All right, let's get into the show while they're gone.
Yeah, while they're gone. Those idiots. April Fools, even though it won't be April when you watch this, but it is here.
Hey, Paul White's here, Chad.
Oh, is he though?
Yeah, he's here. He's not on the card tonight, but he's here. He makes his way. This is the pre-show. He makes his way to the locker room. He's got a big night, Chad. He's got a big night involved in front of him, Chad.
Big night.
Meaning,
for a big guy.
Yeah. Actually, he's in action tonight, though. He takes on Tony Mamaluke.
Tony Mamaluke?
Yeah.
Nice.
Shit, I think Tony Mamaluke's in a match later tonight. Fuck. Tony Mamaluke is double booked here on Friday Night SmackDown.
Yeah.
He defeated Paul White, though, in 336 of the chokeslam.
He defeated Paul White?
I mean,
Hell
Paul
yeah.
White,
Good for Tony Mamaluke.
Paul White defeated Tony Mamaluke in 336 with a chokeslam. They got great chemistry.
You do. Listen, that might be a future championship match down the line.
Yeah, it could be another 100 match.
Maybe. Well, or a 70.
It's not fun anymore that you have one.
All right, brother.
Pre-show match for the belt, Chad.
Mickey James.
Mickey James taps out to the STF, the Godfathers.
The Godfather.
The Godfather taps out one of the hoes.
Oh, the Hoo Train.
And he look at all these guys in the pre-show battle royal thingy here.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Godfather winning the belt?
Love it.
Well, no one can defend this belt, Chad. That's really
good for the Godfather.
Good. If
you're trying to capture the same magic of the Stasiak belt, listen, these guys all want to be the next Stasiak, but here's the key: they gotta win the belt. They gotta keep the belt. Stasiak never lost it.
True, he did lose it.
True, but he always got it back.
He only lost it once, and he never got it back. Jeff Jarrett burned it.
Oh, right, correct. Yes.
Come on, and know the lore of the series, Chad.
I guess you're right.
I remember when Ric Flair burned Chavo Guerrero alive, but you...
What a time that was.
Yeah, when you had creativity in your booking.
Oh! I think my book is pretty creative.
Here, Jericho wrestle in the main event tonight. And Thunder, and Nitro, and Thunder, and Nitro. Okay. Mystico.
I guarantee you, Jericho won't be on Thunder tonight.
Mystico takes on
Mystico won't be either.
In 752, hits him with the best 619 in the biz.
Ooh.
Hey, I don't. He says it, not me. Not me, Chad. In our last pre-show match of the night, the Atomic Pair, Eddie Guerrero and El Hijo del Santo, defeat Roadkill and Steve Wright Road Rage in 11:38 with a frog splash.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Good for them.
Oh, here we go, Chad. In lieu of the ratings of us losing the last couple weeks, Eric Bischoff has announced tonight will be the Thursday night Super SmackDown with 3 big matches, including Edge taking on Bam Bam Bigelow. Triple H will have to take on his DX member Road Dogg. And tonight we'll main event with Undertaker taking on Shawn Michaels. 3 main event matches here because he is tired of Chad saying another one for the good guys. And he wants to win. And he might lose his job if he just doesn't win. All right? He might lose his job. He might be looking for a new job if this doesn't pull out a 97 or better.
Come to Papa, Eric Bischoff.
Well, speaking of which, though, we start off tonight in a cruiserweight action. Great Sasuke and Ultimo Dragon take on Trent Acid and Tyson Duh. And the heels win. Tyson Duh, former light heavyweight champion, and Trent Acid defeat the Sasuke and Dragon in 8:57 when Tyson Duh pins Ultimo Dragon.
Oh, man.
That's got a lot. 78 here is pretty decent.
Yeah, did okay.
After the match, these two
not as good.
They're not great on the mic. Typical cruiserweights. They said, "Hey, look. I might be a former light heavyweight champion, and Trent Acid might be a former #1 contender, but we're tired of being overlooked here. We're tired of being left on the side of the road like some trash." Well, you know what my mom always said: one man's trash is another man's treasure, and we're gonna go digging for the treasure starting tonight. We're taking.
Are they pirates?
No. Well,
they're digging for treasure.
What?
They're pirates. Pirates dig for treasure.
Worry about your own stuff, Chad. Anyone can dig for treasure. You don't need to be a pirate.
Okay.
You're a pirate.
I wish.
I'm so goddamn. I always lose track of my promos. Hey, we have a 5-way match, Chad. Test, Tajiri, Coleman, Credible, Dragon Kid, Caprice Coleman wins here. A big win for Caprice Coleman. He taps out Dragon Kid with a Boston Crab. What does this mean for Caprice Coleman, Chad, moving forward?
I don't know. It could mean anything.
Literally, he just got a good win for him.
Good for him. I think it means nothing other than he just got a good win.
We move forward, and Vince McMahon. This is just a small shot right here of PJ Black walking into Vince's office, and not here on SmackDown, in Connecticut, in Stamford, Connecticut. He's at headquarters, Chad. Oh, hey, the Rat Boys are here, Chad.
Oh, the Rat Boys.
The Rat Boys. They take on Tony Mamalukes, and I knew it. And Amazing Red, TNT. And in a good bout, Rat Boys defeat TNT in 11:21 when Chad Collier pins Tony Mamaluke. Tony Mamaluke 0-2 tonight. I hate to see it.
To see. Good. Poor Tony Mamaluke.
A good win for the Rat Boys. And then after the fact, Stevie Ray and Booker T take down the Rat Boys, Chad. They beat them down. They hit him with the scissors kick. They hit him with the bookend. They hit him with the fist. They hit him with all the big moves. Stevie Ray's looking cool.
Oh, Stevie Ray is looking more than cool. He's looking too cool.
Ah.
To Papa.
Our first of the main event matches tonight, Triple H and Road Dogg. Triple H defeats his DX member, Road Dogg, with an Ace Crusher in 15-17. Triple H has a gimmick that's getting stale. Remind me to change that later, Chad.
Ooh, okay, I will. I'll make sure I remind you.
Ooh.
Oh, these guys!
What's your problem, Chad?
Oh,
What's wrong?
these guys!
Yeah. He says, "Ooh, little Jamie. We're in a different jungle now. Oh, yeah. But I feel like, I have to turn to the Triple H real quick.
Turn to Triple H.
I feel like you're gonna fend up. I can't do Macho's voice like you can. I can't.
Ooh, Jamie Noble, we're in a new jungle, but you know what they say? New jungle, still the big bad king of the jungle, the macho lion and his cub. You're like Simba, and I am Mufasa, and I just can't wait to be the Macho King. Ooh, yeah. And it's only a matter of time, my young cub, that we become King of the Rock. Ooh, we're gonna be the cream of the crop. We're gonna take over the jungle, and we're gonna win those tag team titles. Ooh, yeah. That sound about right?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I tried.
Pretty good until the tag team titles thing, all right?
Oh, scratch that. We're not going for the tag titles. I got a little carried away. My lines on my hand that I wrote down in case I forgot, and I jumped the gun. I was sweating so much, Jamie Noble, it was hard to read. But the sky's the limit for us. Ooh, yeah.
All right, we move on. Oh, Ric Flair and Rhino, they're doing a training montage backstage.
The Flair Dojo.
A Flair dojo. Seeing that WCW doesn't have a dojo anymore, then we got a Flair dojo. And Flair's chopping him. He's putting him in the leg lock. He's doing his woo. He's taking him whining and dining. He's wheeling and dealing with Rhino. He's showing him how to be the dirtiest player in the game, Chad.
Ooh, the dirtiest player in the gore.
Our second big match of the night, Edge takes on Bam Bam Bigelow. They got great chemistry here, Chad.
Ooh.
Edge and Bam Bam, they have a massive match right here, but Edge gets the win in 13-19 with a missile drop kick. Big match for Edge and Bam Bam. Edge celebrates in the middle of the ring. And our main event match of the night, it's Taker, it's Michaels, 99. You know it had to be done, Chad. I don't think this is beating you. This will be like a 90. This will be a 94. Yeah.
One more for the good guys. Even on your best day. Your best day can't beat my Monday.
Not enough promos. That was my down. I was realizing that as we were going on. I'm like, I don't have enough 100. I don't have the promos at the end. I don't know. Just couldn't do it tonight. Well, it was a poor planning. I could do it, but just didn't build it. Didn't book it properly. I don't care.
That's okay. You'll get him next time.
I don't care. At the end of the day, it's been maybe a year since one of his pay-per-views has beaten mine. And if he wants to take the TV reigns, go ahead.
I don't think that's true. I think it's been. I think if we look back, you'll find that I had some that were really.
We'll look back, and then we'll join. We'll go into Thunder, and we'll
Thunder with an update.
Yeah, we'll give an update of Thunder. We'll see you.
Cool. Well, everyone, I hope you enjoyed the Superstar SmackDown because I gotta tell you, we're doing the opposite approach here on Thunder.
Yeah, what's the opposite approach, Chad?
Well, I decided to take. Justin has a point. I instinctively when I book, I try to get everybody on because, like, I don't know. I just think if I've got these guys and I'm paying them all this money, I should use them. And especially, it's gotten even worse now with the brand split because the brand split, like, it's gotten even worse because now there are people who do both. So I decided this week, you know what? If I use them on Nitro, I'm not going to use them on Thunder tonight. Let's see how good I can do.
Also,
I think I did okay. I think I did okay.
Let's give them an update, Chad.
Yes. Oh, yes. And we looked at when the last. So Justin is on a 4 pay-per-view streak.
In the year of 2000, Chad's pay-per-views have only beat me in ratings one time.
True.
Yeah. It was April. Backlash lost to Spring Stampede. That's it. So,
with the main event of Hoovy versus Scott Steiner.
Against Triple H and Eddie, which did bad because of something. I don't remember. I'd have to watch the video. But regardless, let the record show he might be winning these TVs. But when it counts, WWF always, or 99% of the time, comes out on top.
And with that being said, we have Thunder now. Thunder, of course, Stardust betrayed Six and Scott Hall at the pay-per-view. And so now Raven is here Abyss and Stardust. And Raven says, "That's right, everybody. I am the smartest man in professional wrestling. I made the flock with Canyon and Mike Awesome. They both abandoned me. But that's okay, because if there's one thing I can do, it's rally the troops. I got Abyss, a big, violent monster who wants nothing more than to hurt people. I wasn't done yet because I needed another guy, another violent, twisted individual. I've been a big fan of this guy ever since he came back. I said, Stardust, you're wasting your time with Scott Hall and Six. If you want to reach your full potential, you need to embrace your inner villain, your sinister side." Stardust agreed, and that's why he's now teaming up with me. Are we the flock? I don't know if we're the flock. We might just be the Raven's Nest. I'm not sure what we are yet, but whatever we are three individuals that want to inflict as much pain in WCW as we can. And we're gonna. Because here's the thing. Tonight, I want my big monster and my sinister Stardust. They're going to team up tonight in the main event. And I don't know who's going to face them yet. And quite frankly, I don't care. I'm going to let any two guys in the back face off against these two tonight. Dustin, Stardust and Abyss are in the main event tonight.
Ooh, Abyss in the main event.
Yes. And we show a video of Saturday night. Back on Saturday night. Hardcore Holly beat a returning Monty Brown.
Night.
Or not Shotgun Saturday Night. Whatever the fuck my other show is.
Saturday night, bro.
Yeah, Saturday night main event. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Saturday night main event. Hardcore. That's just how unimportant I find it. Hardcore Holly. It's finally got a win. So he shows up and he has a shirt. And the shirt says 15 or 1 in 15 on it. He says, "That's right, everybody. Hardcore Holly is back in the Winners Club. And I'm looking to extend that club tonight. I'm going 2-0, baby. Look out, Goldberg. There's a new streak in town. And his name is Holly. Holly." And then Saturn's music hits. And in a poor match, Saturn defeats Hardcore Holly with a Death Valley driver.
Damn, Hardcore Holly just can't do it. He's now 1 in 18.
Yep. Six is backstage and he spits. He's so mad he spits. He says, "Let me tell you something, Stardust. Me and Scott Hall, we took you in. You became our friend. We let you hang around with us. Let me tell you something. It was always because Scott liked you. I always thought you were a weirdo, a freak. I always thought you were a nerd. I never liked you. But you stabbed us in the back after we took you in, and you know what? Tonight, I want my payback. Scott Hall's defending his global championship in All Japan Pro Wrestling tonight, so he can't be here. But I'm here. I'm Six. I'm always here. I'll tell you what. I'm going to find a partner. And tonight, I'm going to kick your ass. If you don't like that, I got 2 words for you." And then, as soon as he's going to say it, we went to commercial.
You better not say it. I'll fucking send you a cease and desist, brother.
We got a new tag team debuting tonight. A-Train and Rob Conway in a bout with Subpar Wrestling and Little Heat. These two big men defeated.
Rob Conway's not a big man.
He's got a big heart.
Are you confusing Rob Conway with someone else?
Maybe Mark Jindrak, I don't remember. But Rob Conway pinned Stevie Richards. Maybe Heidenreich, I don't know.
Yeah, probably
with an iron fist.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe Heidenreich. Maybe I'm getting Rob Conway and Mark Jindrak confused with Rob Conway. Or with,
Rob Conway was part of LA Resistance, Chad. La Resistance. He was with Rene Dupree and Sylvain Garnier. His theme song was Conway. Yeah, I love all 3 of them. His theme song back in the day when it came out, it was "Just Look at Me." Ooh, it was all sexy and shit. Ooh, I hit different. I hurt myself doing that.
Oh no,
my balls hurt. Ah.
Oh no.
The Lord of War and Bubba Ray Dudley have good chemistry.
Oh, that's good to know. And the Lord of War lost to Bubba Ray Dudley.
That stinks. I hate. Free Lord of War. All my homies love Lord of War.
All my homies love Lord of War. Kurt Hennig is here, and you know, and he has an announcement, and his announcement is that he's got another announcement. He says, "You know what?
What?
I have something that I need to say. Something that's gonna change my life forever. But I can't do it here. I'm not ready. But I'll tell you what. Next week, get ready because next week I've got an announcement." Oh, Kurt Hennig announces an announcement next week, Justin.
That sounds like something I would do. Here's the announcement to the announcement here. All right, we continue. Moving on.
We are another promo. Chris Kanyon. He says, "You know what? I've had my issues with Raven for the last few months, and I still have a lot of aggression I need to work out. All right, so here's the thing. I heard Six-Pac, I heard him say he needed a tag team partner tonight. Well, I'll tell you what, Six. I have your back tonight. You and me in the main event against Stardust and Abyss. Let's go."
Ooh. Oh. Okay.
We got a Dean Malenko versus Mick Foley, Justin.
On Nitro, this is pulling at 100, but on Thunder with fucking shitbags. Styles and Shivani. 95.99 in rings, and I got an 82.
They got great chemistry. I will keep a mental note of that. And in a bout with sensational wrestling and great heat, Dean Malenko defeated Mick Foley with a Texas Cloverleaf. Huge. This is huge.
Huge.
And then after the match, Minoru Suzuki, Justin. If you remember, Mick Foley was talking some shit to Minoru Suzuki, and Mick Foley wasn't. And Minoru Suzuki didn't take too kindly to that, so he attacked him after his match tonight.
That's fucked up. Not good.
It's fucked up.
Not good.
Not good.
Ooh.
Rey Mysterio's cutting a promo, and he's talking about what's next. You know, listen, I lost to Dean Malenko pay-per-view. What's next for me? What's next for Rey Mysterio? What is the former world champion going to do? And before he can answer that question, Alex Wright comes out and he says, "Rey, no one gives a shit what's next for you. All right, listen, we're sick of seeing you. All right, you've had your moment in the sun. All right, I'm out of a tag team. I'm not with anybody. It's just me. And I can't think of any better thing to do tonight than to shut up Rey Mysterio and kick your ass. So what do you say? Maybe that's what's next for Rey Mysterio." And Alex Wright ass kicking. And Rey Mysterio says, "Oh, I think you're right, Alex Wright. There's going to be an Alex Wright ass kicking tonight." And Alex Wright had to think about it for a second because he was like, "Wait, what? Oh, I see what you did there. Wordplay. You turned my words against me." And then he just boots Rey Mysterio in the mouth. Ooh. And the fight's on. Alex Wright versus Rey Mysterio, and about that superb wrestling and good heat, Rey Mysterio defeats Alex Wright with a springboard hurricanrana.
Again.
Rey Mysterio and Alex Wright had pretty great chemistry.
Yep. Your announcing team. Ruining everything.
And our main event, Chris Kanyon and Six defeated with Stardust and Abyss. And then a good match, Chris Kanyon and Six defeated Stardust and Abyss when Chris Kanyon pinned Stardust. Yeah, look at that.
Pinned him. Pinned Stardust.
Good main event. 82 for Thunder. 82. Well, listen, we still had the best match we still had the best show of the week, so I'll take it. I can't believe Scott Hall chose All Japan Pro Wrestling.
Bro, you had to go drop the belt, brother. I'll see you guys next week.